The campaign lasted 9 months. Vasquez Cade's forces engaged the Vakthari in 18 major fleet actions, 36 smaller engagements, and conducted operations in 22 systems to clear Vakthari's surface presence from worlds that had already been taken. The surface operations were different from the fleet engagements, harder in some ways. Not because the Vakthari were more effective on the ground, they were not, but because the people on those surfaces were still there. Partially converted. Not fully. The Vakthari transformation process took weeks. On the worlds that had been taken recently, human ground teams found living beings, Korath, Grell, Miran, others, in the early stages of transformation, the geometric growth beginning, but not complete. These people could, in most cases, be recovered. The medical teams that accompanied the human forces were, within weeks, operating the largest recovery program in galactic history. Not everyone could be recovered. Some worlds had been held for too long. The transformation in those cases was complete, and what the human forces found was not the original inhabitants, but the Vakthari collective. Beings who had been someone else once, but were no longer, whose neural structures had been rewritten, whose individual consciousness had been subsumed. There was no reversal for this. The medical teams confirmed it in the second month of operations. There was no known technology in any civilization in the Milky Way that could undo what had been done to these beings. The decision of what to do with the fully converted populations was not Vasquez Cade's to make. She referred it upward, to Speaker Osei Bonsu, who referred it to the Council, who deliberated for 3 weeks and reached no consensus. Vasquez Cade, who had a campaign to run and could not wait, made a field decision. The fully converted were isolated, not harmed. They were non-hostile to human forces. The Vakthari collective intelligence, retreating before the advance, had apparently not found it operationally necessary to direct resistance through converted beings on the ground. Without direction from the collective, the converted simply existed in their eerie perfect coordination, waiting for instructions that were no longer coming. And that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending this time with me. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed this conversation, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. It genuinely helps the show grow and lets me know what you want more of. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you in the next one.